Thank you so much for being here. My name is Arlene and welcome to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to those who are planning to take their Filipino wife or Filipino fiancé from the Philippines to the United States. Alright, so first of all, I would like to congratulate you for finding your Filipino woman. My hope is that this video will give you the affirmation or the push that you need for you to decide that you will do the processing of her visa by yourself. I know you have been debating if you're gonna be contacting an agency and have the agency do the filing for you or help you with your processing of the documents, but of course there's a big cost involved, and so if you're concerned of that, maybe this video will give you the confidence to do it yourself. I am originally from Cebu, Philippines, and when my husband decided that he wants to bring me to the United States and that we settle here in Washington State, we were also in this dilemma of like whether to go with the agency or not, because yes, it is, I agree, it's a little bit intimidating and you don't know where to start because you haven't done this before. So coming from a person who have done it, and that was our first time as well, and we've done it successfully. The processing was very smooth. It only took about 6 months for my K1 visa to be delivered to my house. So I believe I am in the position to advise you to do it yourself. Alright, so the first thing that I would like you to do is visit the link below. That will answer all of your questions regarding filing for the visa for your Filipino wife or your Filipino fiancé. Information from how much will it cost, where to file, how to file, the documents that you would need to provide, all of those things are in that link below. And if at the top of my head, I believe the fee is $535. So that's that. And also, if you are not yet satisfied from this video or from the reading from that link that I shared in the description box, you still need another push. I am sharing you another link in my description box. That's the link to the YouTube channel of my friend Jackie. She has a really good videos of how to fill out your K1 visa application form. Alright, so the second thing that I want to point out here is the importance of processing the social security number of your Filipino wife right after you get married. This applies to those who brought their Filipino fiancé to the US via K1 visa, because if you brought your Filipino wife to the US via spousal visa, she would already have a green card when she arrives in the US, so that's not a problem anymore. But if you're taking your Filipino fiancé to the US, as soon as you get married, you should process the social security number. Here in Washington State, we are allowed to process the social security number prior to your submission of the documents for adjustment of status to the USCIS. I've heard there are some states that do not allow that. So yeah, better yet, check your Social Security office if they would allow your Filipino wife to apply for a social security number before she sends her application for adjustment of status to the office of the USCIS. I'm stressing the importance of processing the social security number ahead of the adjustment of status. It's because you will never know what happens. So take for example what happened to the filers around the time when I filed. So I filed sometime January 2019, and then it used to be that the work permit will arrive after 3 months, and around after 3 months when you receive your work permit, you will also have your social security number. But what happened at that time, filers at that time, because of COVID, we got our work permit and our social security number around after 9 months. So crazy, right? Had I not processed my social security number ahead of time, I will not be able to open a bank account or apply for my driver's license while waiting for my work permit, which is one thing. Speaking of driver's license, your Filipino wife might be intimidated to learn how to drive here in the US because more than likely she hasn't driven a car in the Philippines. But I hope that you will encourage her to learn how to drive, because I know how she would feel when she finally learns how to drive. It's so empowering. She just doesn't know that yet, but once she learns how to drive, she will thank you for it. And another reason why I would like you to really push her how to drive, because that would also help her whenever she's what do you call this, homesick. When your Filipino wife goes to your country, she has to wait for her work permit before she can do work. And while waiting for her work permit, I think learning how to drive, learning a new skill is the best way to fight homesickness. Yes, something to keep your wife busy and something meaningful and something, a new skill. What better way to spend your free time, right? So yeah, that's that. And now, I've heard stories that there are some Filipinas that are scared and been taken forever to pass their written exam. So my advice for if your Filipina is kind of slow in terms of like memorizing things like that, I would say that when you visit your Filipino wife, take a guide with you, a driver's guide. You can get it from the DMV. It's free. When you visit your Filipino wife in the Philippines or your Filipino fiancé, bring that booklet with her. That way, she will have a longer time to study the guide. So while you're while waiting for your fiancé visa, she's also learning how to drive. So yeah, and there's also a lot of like practice tests online that she can practice. I will look up some practice tests online and I will also leave that in the description box below. I hope that will help her. And another thing would be if you are not confident of your patience, because it will really take a lot of patience in teaching your Filipino wife how to drive, maybe you can enroll her in driving school. 911 is highly recommended. Actually, that's where I took my examination, but for the record, I would like to thank my husband for teaching me how to drive. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video, guys. I hope to see you again next time. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, see you again next time. Bye bye.